Somebody married a Cadillac and an El Camino. I have never seen this before in my life. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Sean. This is Dream Cars Daily, and I still don't have a Ferrari. It's been sitting at Collie Ferrari for 3 weeks. Sooner or later, I'm gonna know something, but we've had a full day around the shop. I haven't vlogged in a few days, and the Mercedes is sitting here. Yeah, there it is, right there. Doing some basic service work on the Mercedes, oil change, brake fluid, looking at the brake pads, a few other things. And the wheel, it keeps losing air. And brought it to my boy Eric at Discount, and he dismounted the tire, looked at it, and turns out that wheel is cracked. And a bit of research showed that apparently that is a common issue on these. The 21-inch on these AMG Mercedes cracks. It's a small crack, loses some air, and you constantly have to put air in it. So we're getting that fixed. However, the spare looks nothing like that. So the studs that go on the Mercedes wheel, those studs are like that long. Those don't work on a steel wheel. The steel wheel has to go on the vehicle, and anyway, yeah, that wouldn't work. So steel wheel needs to go on. That needs to go to a repair shop and get that crack repaired. We're thankful for Eric. We're thankful for the guys at Discount Tire, because apparently you're supposed to have a set of studs for the spare tire, but we don't. So Eric hooked me up. We now have studs for the spare tire. Spare tire is going to go on. That's going to Discount. Eric is going to dismount the tire, remove the tire pressure monitor sensor thing, and then it's going to go to a local shop to get it repaired, and then reverse the process. Tire pressure, wheel, tire, everything back together, back to the original studs, and we should be good to go. And in the meantime, like I said, new brakes, fluid, etc., should be good to go for another 20,000 miles. In our maintenance work today, we've got new air filters. I think we were due. Our active body control needed a little hydraulic fluid. It is a hydraulic system, so it needed a little fluid. And oil filters, well, those are the air filters there. Carbon fiber looks pretty when it's all cleaned up, doesn't it? Guys, I can't stress to you enough the value of maintenance. So today we spent, I don't know, $80 on air filters, a $20 oil filter, some hydraulic fluid, and brake fluid. We've got some Pentosan brake fluid over there, .4. So all in all, we spent probably $300-400 today. And granted, I do get a deal because we are a repair facility, so it's a little cheaper for me. But we spent roughly $400 on maintenance supplies to take care of a car that cost over $100,000. A motor that probably costs $40,000, $35,000, $40,000. I haven't looked, but I'm guessing $35,000 or $40,000 is what it would cost to replace that motor. And we spent a couple $100 on maintenance. Maintain your stuff. It may seem like a lot of money, like $400 on maintenance stuff seems like a lot of money, but if you've got to spend 40 grand putting a new motor in something, $400 seem like a bargain. I'm going with 61 PSI. It's going to be dead on. Dead on. They're German, dude. Like I said, 61 PSI. Right there. I mean, that says 45, and then you gotta, when you convert to metric.
Right, that's right, because everything being base 10,
Right,
yeah.
you convert to metric and then carry the 1 and add the 0, and
also it's
60,
cold. It's cold in the shop
60,
too, so all that cold air is like shrunk.
61
so
PSI.
61.
Dead on. directions say 30 minutes. Yeah. 30 minutes to remove half the dashboard. Not really, but 30 minutes. And the filters don't have the holes. You've got to make your own holes. But they're in. I don't know exactly where the crack is. I've just got to take Eric's word for it, but somewhere there's a crack in this rim that's allowing a very minor, oh, I hope that's not it. Holy cow. I don't know. Well, we're gonna figure that out. Spare is on, it's beautiful. Pressurized to exactly 61 German PSI. Wade is very determined to find it. Wade, why are we so concerned about this? You have a Chinese radiator that you need to make fit.
Oh no, it'll fit itself. If I just wait a minute, it'll. That's how things work, you know. Right. Use the force, exactly. You know, if you leave things in a place for long enough, they magically fix themselves.
Wade's Chinese radiator for his truck is a bit off, just slightly. Are you sure you don't want to just duct tape it in?
Depends on after I get the new one.
I've got duct tape, zip straps, and sheet metal screws. We can make it work.
I got JB Weld.
And we have epoxy. Between those four things,
When I built Franken truck,
if you would have just LS swapped it like I said in the first place.
oh, more power. One day.
I got you back.
Yeah, okay.
LS, single turbo.
We'll make a video.
Well, it'll probably be like 4 videos.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Or like a 20 video series of LS swapping a Toyota Tundra.
But it'll take 6 months if this took me 3, so.
At your speed, yes, November 2025.
Oh yeah, done.
Done.
100%. You
We're
you count on me for that video.
Wait, I'm holding you to it. We're taking this truck to SEMA, November 2025.
All right.
Next up, discount. I ran out of time to get the wheel to discount yesterday, so there it is. Off to discount tire, welding shop, and then reverse the process. Fingers crossed. That's the way it's supposed to go. We hope the wheel's weldable. If it's not, then we got a whole nother situation. But we'll see. Okay guys, so I pulled up and I see this sitting right here. And it took me a second to figure it out. Somebody married a Cadillac and an El Camino. I have never seen this before in my life. Super random. I had no idea this would be here or that it even existed. Yeah, I just set it right over there.
You didn't dismount it?
Yeah, so tire off, TPMS out.
Yep.
And if you could, I mean, I'm assuming the welding shop will be able to see the crack, but you guys are the ones that found the crack in it.
Yep, right there.
Oh, look at that. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but that's pretty obvious from right here.
Yeah.
So.
Sweet, let me get dismounted for you real quick.
Oh, we're doing it right now? I guess I'll just wait around.
Yeah, might as well.
You might be able to convince me that you've done that before.
No, dismount the tire?
Tea time?
Tea time?
Oh yeah, you can really see it there.
Oh yeah.
So there's no cracks anywhere
No.
through here. It's just that one sidewall.
Yep. And eventually it'll start to spread farther and farther up the more you drive on it. So should be a pretty easy fix. I'll get it for you. Going to the van?
Yeah, going to the van. This is Any Cutting and Welding. They're actually a pretty reputable shop for this type of work, for any type of welding. So this is where we're gonna bring it because I trust them to make sure that this weld is done right. Oh, they're telling me it's not a bad one, but I think if we wait too long, it will be a bad one. Well, I'm super excited. While we're waiting for a wheel, put up a lift. I've never had a true lift in this shop. I've needed one for a long time, and today's the day. I got an 11,000 pound lift, 12 holes to drill after we got the posts stood up, and crossbar and some wiring, a little bit of hydraulic work to do. A couple hours, we'll have cars up in the air. We don't have a wheel back, so I guess that's not gonna happen today. And I think we're at a good stopping point for the lift. Columns are bolted in. Wiring is ran but not hooked up, so we'll hook up the pump and get the arms on it. We're getting awfully close, but I'm done for today. So I guess you guys will see me another day. Probably tomorrow. We'll finish this up and hopefully have a wheel to put back on the Mercedes. It took a couple days, but we got a wheel back. The crack is fixed, so headed to go grab the wheel, off to Discount to get the tire mounted and balanced, and then it goes back on the car. All right, let's go see what a repaired wheel looks like. So there's our repaired crack. Looks like they repaired it inside and outside, and they guarantee no more leaks. That has to go back to Discount. We got Eric, he's gonna get our wheel back on for us. Tire. He's gonna put the tire on the wheel. You guys know what I mean. Right there is where they repaired it. You guys found the crack.
Didn't do a half bad job on it.
That's what you told me. I brought it where you told me to.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. They do a great job for all the customers that we send down there. And yeah, we have the sensor in the tire here.
I've got the sensor in the vehicle. I think that's what we're looking for.
Absolutely.
And then you guys
have the tire here.
You guys have the tire.
Absolutely. I'll get it mounted up. I'll give you a ring when we got it done for you.
See you shortly.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're back at Discount. And it's raining.
Again. As always. It's a Michigan thing.
And we have a wheel. And I have a different car.
Different car?
And it's a different day.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Jag in a while. It's good to see this thing.
It's a whole different day because I left here yesterday, and one of my employees, I had to jump in and work the whole day for him. Oh, yeah. He decided to fillet his hand.
Ooh,
so
that's not good.
So yeah, I worked all day yesterday. I dropped this off, went back, worked, and I completely stopped vlogging because you guys don't want to watch me put in windshields, I don't think. I guess, let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see me put in windshields?
Yeah, learn a thing or two.
I have no idea.
Everything's all mounted, rebalanced, ready to go back on a car.
I appreciate it. Let's throw it in here and see if we can trash these seats.
You want me to put it in a bag for you?
We'll just take the shoes off the seat and call it good. All right. Thank you very much, sir. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm off to get that Space Saver spare off the Mercedes.
Yeah, those are kind of neat. You ever watch one of those deflectors? Cool thing. Those are cool spares. I like those.
Yeah. I honestly think like if I had 4 of those, that thing would do some crazy all-wheel drive burnout.
I bet you would. That'd be awesome.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. Mercedes is back. She's ready to roll with that wheel all repaired and back on the car. Go to purekalamazoo.com, pick up some merch. We got 3 shirts, 2 different hats. Well, 1 hat, 2 colors. And next video is Ferrari news. We've got Ferrari news, so I'm gonna be putting a video together, and yeah, got news for you. Stay tuned.